Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being here with me today. And look at what I have. I bet you don't have it. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was very rude. But can you imagine if I was like that? Yeah. Next, right? Oh, I don't know why I already took this apart, but I did. So this is the new Sofirn SF26. It claims 2,000 lumens and 964 meters of throw on turbo. Quick look at the box. Here's the whole specs. If you want to take a good look at those, pause this. Otherwise, I'd rather get into it. All right. So down here, it says SF26, SFT40 LED, 6,000 to 6,500 Kelvin. And I got the battery. As Sofirn makes good batteries, in my opinion. I think they source them from Lishan, and Lishan makes a decent battery. So it comes with 2 O-rings, cheap lanyard. Don't care about that. USB-C cable, I'm not even gonna throw it, because I throw so many of them all over the place, I get tired of picking them up. All right, let's get the box out of the way. Oh, and it does come with instructions, which I thought I put in here. What the heck? There they are. Here's the instructions. So, comes with a nice little page of instructions. Easy to read if you speak English or this language. All right. So let's take a look at the light. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything that looks like this before. Have you? Maybe this guy? They look kind of similar. I mean, they're so similar, but they're different. Like, the optic almost looks potentially larger on the TD01. So the TD01 claims 1,039 meters of throw. Just put this off to the side. And this one claims 964 meters of throw. So around an 80 meter difference. I know the head size is identical. Well, actually, you know what? The Sofirn is 1 millimeter bigger. This is 60 millimeters and this is 59 millimeters. The length looks like the Wurkkos is a hair longer. Okay. Who cares about the Wurkkos? There's been tons of reviews. I've reviewed it. Let's look at this guy. Man. Sofirn finally did it. They put a dual tail switch flashlight together for us. So thank you to Sofirn. Just so you know, Sofirn did not send this to me. My opinion is strictly my own. There was no endorsement. I literally just wanted this light to, you know, see how it was, play around with it. I don't think I'll mod it. But, who knows? Who knows? But look at, I mean, okay, so just looking at it, everything is very clean. So it's type 3 hard anodization, black. And it's a nice flat black. It's not a shiny black. I like a flat black more. But I have no problem with a shiny black, but I prefer a flatter black. So just nice machining. Everything is very smooth. no rough edges, yet grippy. You know, when I hold on to this, it's not going to fall out of my hand. And for those of you who know what I do for work, you understand why I keep such a tight grip on my flashlights, because otherwise they will fall into a huge pile of poop. And I don't want that. I want to keep my lights poop free. All right. So it has a huge TIR optic. So, one thing. And I meant to reach out to Sofirn about this. So looking at the box, look at this. That looks like a stainless steel bezel. So I'm looking at this and I don't know. Is it a stainless steel bezel? Okay, so I don't know. Like, if I take a magnet, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to have to ask Sofirn about this. I think they went with an aluminum bezel, unfortunately, again, kind of like how they did with this one. I mean, it's not like I'm out there whacking car windows open or, you know, having to beat people with my flashlights or anything. But it's just kind of one of those things that you appreciate with like other lights. So like this one has a stainless steel bezel. Stainless steel bezel. Wurkkos TD01 stainless steel bezel. You get my point here. Maker Mini stainless steel bezel. Very aggressive bezel. But either way, it's a nice bezel. I mean, you're going to do damage with it nonetheless. Just aluminum doesn't hold up nearly as much as steel. That's the only thing. I really like these grooves in here. They look really nice. It's nice circular action. Of course, the handle has that nice grenade grip. And it's all smooth back here. And it's easy to locate your mode switch. So you have your main tail switch and then your mode. All right, so let's start in, okay, this is Eco. This is 10 lumens, and this will throw 80 meters, and this lasts for 100 hours. Step up from there is low. This is 100 lumens. This will throw 230 meters, and this will hold for 19 hours and 10 minutes. Medium, 300 lumens, 405 meters of throw, 6 hours and 20 minutes of run time. High, 1000 lumens, 682 meters of throw, 4 hours and 10 minutes of run time. And it's going to step down. I know it won't be able to hold this. It'll get too hot. And then turbo, 2000 lumens, 964 meters of throw, and 3 hours and 20 minutes after all the step downs. So the tail switches are very responsive, like very firm, like they feel really good. Yeah, and okay, I'll go through this. So if you double click the mode switch, it goes to strobe. Hold on. And okay, so sorry, strobe warning, guys. Double click the mode switch. Once you have the flashlight on, double click it to go to strobe, and then you double click it again for SOS and double click it again for beacon. So I'm gonna go SOS, beacon, and then one click to exit, and then you can go back through your modes. So the only thing I don't like about the UI, and that's basically it, what I went through, you know, you just have, I guess from off you have strobe too. That's what I didn't cover. So if you hit the mode switch while it's off, it'll immediately go to strobe. Sorry, a lot of strobe, but if you're a flashlight lover like me, it doesn't bother you seeing strobe. Bothers my dog. You could hear him in the background going crazy. Quit strobing. Save the children. He's crazy. What I don't understand is why they didn't do an instant turbo. So I know like they have the technology to do it, but I want to be able to get instant turbo like I can with the TD01. I can't with this, and that's my only gripe about this light and the bezel. So it's a great little light. I mean, and right now I just saw it on Sofirn's website for a heck of a price. This is a really nice addition, and this is super smooth. The USB-C charging right here, oh man, that's nice. Look at that. So this is the indicator light. So, you know, that's the only way you can, if you need to check your battery level. So green means that it's between, it says saturated in the manual. So I'm assuming that means between like 100 and maybe 50% or 30%, I don't know. And then after it goes down, it'll go to red, and it'll do, and I think red is, you know, between 30 and 10% or 50 and 10%, I don't know. It just said needs charging. And then below 10% is critical. You better charge, you need to charge your light right away. All right. But I mean, just everything's lined up perfectly. Like, it's just so smooth. Like, it feels ace beam smooth. Very, very nice. All right, so we take this apart. We see a gold-plated spring. I guess people like to see how springy stuff is. It's a pretty stiff spring, I guess. I mean, it'll keep it where it's supposed to go. There's another spring in there. You can see. Let's check the springiness of that. You know, it's a good spring. Great spring. I'm really happy with the spring. All right, so the kit that I ordered, it comes with a 5,000 milliamp hour. It says 50 amps. So that would be like its max discharge rate. I doubt that's true, but it does say that on there, because not even Molicel has a battery that can discharge that high. But you know how it is with these flashlight makers. Sometimes, you know, you get a good product in the end. You really do. You may not get out the truth 100% of the time, like with the numbers. All right. So the charging on this, it supports 2 amp charging through the flashlight directly. I usually take my batteries out and charge them on a dedicated charger, but you know, you do you. You've grown. The head size, this is a 60 millimeter head. So it's a big head. There wasn't a measurement on the body, so I'll measure it right now. It looks like the body is like right around like 27 millimeters wide right here, and probably a little thinner right here. And then the weight without the battery, it weighs 211 grams. So not too heavy, but let's weigh our flashlight portion of the video. Unit, I guess we're weighing in grams. Has a battery, 242 grams. You saw it here first, people. That's how much it weighs. All right, so I think that covers it. What I'm going to do next is we're going to take this out. I'm going to compare it to this guy, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. All right. All right, guys, so I'm out here with my Sofirn SF26, and this is moon mode, and it is a bright little moon floating all over the ground. I mean, it throws far for a moon. So here's low, and at low I can see light on those power line poles, which are 240 meters away. medium. We start getting out there, but it just produces such a powerful beam, like that it lights up everything else around it. Like you don't even need a reflector. All right, this is high. Really starting to get some throw. We're starting to hit that second power pole. I'm gonna zoom in, because this is a thrower. But you can see it's lighting up that second power pole, which is 600 meters away. And then turbo, just madness amounts of light, blowing up those poles that are 600 meters away. These ones are 240 meters, just to give you reference. Those second ones are 640. The third ones are right around 1,000 meters, but I don't know if it's hitting them. But, well, if it's not, it's getting close. But look at that. Look at the second pole, lighting it up. All right, and of course, I brought out the Wurkkos TD01, kind of for reference, to see the difference between them. There we go. Okay, so the beams are like almost identical. Same LED, same manufacturer. The Wurkkos TD01's on the left, and the Sofirn SF26 is on the right. But I mean, those are some intense beams, and you can actually kind of measure, like, from just looking at the beam. Yeah, it does look like the Wurkkos does throw a tiny bit further. It's a little bit longer. Let's zoom in on those power line poles. Those second ones, they're both lighting them up. So we have the Sofirn and the Wurkkos, just for reference. Now I'm gonna do my little walkout. Well, I doubt you guys really care to see globe or anything like that. Here's the moon. It's a really cool light by Sofirn. Yeah, I'm really happy with the construction and everything. All right, let's go inside, wrap this up. All right. All right, so this sucker can throw, right? Professional pitcher level throwing. Well, even further than that. This is like crazy robot throwing, 1,000 meters. But which one was your favorite? I mean, the beams are so similar, it's hard to kind of pick one. In the end, so if you're debating whether to get the TD01 or the SF26, honestly, even though this is a video for this, I would choose this one. Basically because this has a tactical mode, and I can have instant turbo, and I can have strobe, and it's all from the tail cap. I'm really happy that Sofirn has a dual tail cap. I'm sorry, a dual tail switch in the tail cap. And that, I mean, they're continually making good progress. Like, look at the IF30, man. That thing is sweet. And I just, so for those of you that follow most of my videos, I just, I completed my IF30 mod. So that's going to be it's going to be an interesting video, and it shouldn't be too long. But I put a 3000K round LED in the center, and I put in 6 Nichia 519s de-domed. I put in 3 W1 by Osram LEDs and 3 W2s, and it is a crazy light now. That's, you know, that's another video. And I'm just kind of like, okay, while I'm at it, this M37 crossbow will be reviewed soon by JetBeam. This is my first JetBeam. I freaking love this thing. And then this Maker Mini will be reviewed soon. I have so many lights to review. So I might chill on the modding for a while, focus strictly on my lights, like these ones. I may be giving this away. Who knows? Because, I mean, I like them both, but do I need both? No. So if I can help somebody out, I'll help somebody out. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for sticking with me this far. I know this was a long video. I just wanted to cover everything on this light, and I kind of wanted to try and joke around as I've been so sick and kind of have some fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It helps me so much. It really does. Please leave a like. That helps me as well, I think. I know it would, with like the way YouTube algorithms work, like, yeah, likes help. And leave a comment if you have any questions. I respond pretty quickly, like usually within a day or less. So if I see it within a couple minutes, I mean, I respond right away. So if you have any questions for me, just leave a comment. The rest of you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay bright. I'll see you in the next video.